place in town to get a steam and a rub down. How about an artillery punch? And back to the hotel for at least 10 hours of cool sheets and soft pillows. Wine and rum, brandy and gin, rye and champagne, all mixed together. What are you mumbling about? Artillery punch. Oh.
Bid.
Oh, you're not gonna do Zazu Pitts again, are you?
What's the matter? Don't you like my Zazu Pitts?
It's great camp, but it ain't worth a 2-ounce shot. I mean, fair is fair.
We've seen you do Zazu 500 times.
And Tano and Louis Stone.
Can't you come up with something solid like Jimmy Stewart?
Something we can recognize, like Cagney or Bogart, a real hero.
Yeah. Cam, tell you what. You serve up a real solid Jimmy Stewart, and we'll stake it to 2 2-ounce shots.
Hey. Gentlemen, you are about to see my impression of that sterling actor, Mr. Jimmy Stewart.
Come on, Cam.
Well, now, fellas, don't you think you're getting a little hasty over a 2-ounce shot?
Hey, that's pretty good,
boy. I mean, a fella can get pretty thirsty by 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's already 5:30.
Hey, Charlie.
Make that 1 4-ounce shot, or 4 1-ounce shots, or 1 3-ounce shot.
What's the trouble here?
Some water?
My dear fellow, apparently you are not acquainted with the decision of the Third Circuit Court of Appeals in the case of the people. In the case of the people versus Tutwiler, in which it was precedentally handed down. A man has the inalienable right, after he has suffered bodily injury at the hands of some ruffian of the street, I repeat, the inalienable right to choose brandy over water.
Okay, boys, let him go.
Better not.
There was also the case of the people versus Finchley. stranger. It is many moons since Tonto rode with you. Oh, great man with the black mask and the white steed.
Anybody want to fill us in?
You fill him in.
Charlie, what happened?
This fella came in here off the street, takes one look at Cam, flips his wig, starts taking Cam apart.
Is that right?
That's right, starts taking them apart.
What do you want from me?
A way to forget.
All right, let's take him.
Well, I guess he didn't like my Jimmy Stewart. Well, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted,
Ever see possum, Mr. Case, in a natural environment?
Yes, sir.
Never really fooled anybody, did they? Hanging there with their heads down.
No, sir.
End up in the icebox, don't they?
Lieutenant, I'm not trying to fool anybody.
Oh, well, that's interesting. That's real interesting. You're making polite noises. You're saying yes, sir, and no, sir, because you don't want to fool me, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, now, Mr. Case, in Savannah, we try real hard to keep the law. From what your friend here tells me, you believe in the law, right?
Yes, sir.
But aggravated assault, that's not keeping the law, Mr. Case, right?
No, sir.
So, why did you attack him? All right, Case. You better say goodbye to your friend now.
What are you doing? Explain this to him. And to me.
This is the way I have to do it.
To do what? What's that guy mean to you?
All right, Case. Don't ask me why, but the man you hit refuses to prefer charges against you. You're out on the street. Out. Now, Case, remember something. You're standing on an earthquake fault, and I got the seismograph. One shake, one tremor, I'll grab you by the collar and slap you in a cell. You will see a lot of calendars come and go before you're out again. Clear? All right, you can have him.
Didn't you hear your mama calling you?
I thought she was calling you, Dad.
Yeah. You looking for that?
Thanks.
Never mind, I'll do it. I'll do it. You turn around. Yeah, I better have a little talk with Jimmy's daddy.
Come on, Jimmy. I'll take Jimmy with one hand.
Mm-hmm.
And give me that. You bend down.
Guess it just wasn't our day, huh?
Yeah, I guess it sure wasn't. Hey, we can tell them all we were in the same accident.
No, I was just sitting in Smitty's bar having a beer. And some fella came in, some drunk, right off the street. And he hit me from behind. And I didn't even get a good look at him before the police came and just hauled him right on off.
Well, I was playing soccer. I got kicked right in the face.
Come on. Vic?
Yeah, Dad?
You think people love each other 'cause they're supposed to? I mean, like you're my son and I'm your daddy? Or you think it's 'cause they really do?
Come on, Dad. We gotta figure out something to tell them all.
Something I can believe, maybe? Cam, Mr. King in personnel said you to be in his office at 9:30 tomorrow. There's a part-time job that could become permanent for the right man. What you're going to tell him about your face, I haven't the foggiest. Now, Vic, what's your story?
Soccer game.
Yeah.
Cam, I'm too tired to argue. What are you playing, running center?
yeah, your father made me. What are we having for supper tonight, honey?
Oh, I'm roasting the soccer ball.
Another half hour, he'd be lucky to find one alley empty. We get all the leagues here tonight. What is he? Some kind of a nut?
Oh, let's be a little kinder. Let's say he's an eccentric. Therein lies the difference. An eccentric is a nut that can pay his way, like $5 for one shot on each alley.
Every time I hear twigs burning in a bonfire, that dry, sudden crackling sound, I don't hear twigs. I hear shots from a carbine. Are those pins down there? Tonkinese from the north with their teeth lacquered black. Lying in the mud. Guns ready. Waiting to kill me. Or is that my patrol? My two best men lying dead. Who got them killed? Who chickened out, left our flank open, and got them killed? Camden Wilcox. Let's get out of here.
They broke into private, but they said there were mitigating circumstances. He'd been in the line too long, they said. Combat fatigue, they said. The Ho Chi and Quan men had been on the line all their lives, but they didn't break, they died. And not Camden Wilcox. He lived. They sent him home. No dishonorable discharge, no court-martial. Home. Over and out. And I found him.
All right, you found him and you smashed him. Now forget it.
We never got our account settled, Cam Wilcox and I. I've been waiting a long time to get this squared away. I promised myself if I ever found him, I'd make him admit it. Admit that he chickened out and got my men killed. I want it on the record, not just in my mind. I'll get it out of him. I don't care what it takes.
Oh, thank you, Ben.
You think Mr. King's gonna know this tie came from last Christmas?
Well, I don't know why he should. I haven't worn it since last Christmas.
Well, I better hurry. I'll be late for school.
Vic,
Yeah, Dad?
no fights today, okay?
Okay.
This way, please.
Sit down, Mr. Wilcox. I always say every person is like the theater. They have their own stage, their own large cast of players. I call it our private repertoire. I believe a good personnel director should get out on that stage with his employees, take a part in their private dramas, look at things through their point of view. Don't you, Mr. Wilcox?
Well, my wife said it was a part-time job that could turn into something full-time.
I always say that people are constantly sending out signals to each other. Happy signals, signals of distress. I like to think I can catch those signals, that I'm a feeling person, a sensitive, empathetic person who identifies. Take you, for example, Mr. Wilcox. I see in you a deeply troubled man. But I understand. I know that you drink, but I understand that too. Because I know why. I know that you went through hell in Vietnam, saw things that the rest of us are spared. You, Mr. Wilcox, are one of the tragedies of war. It takes time for you to readjust to our way. But I know that too. Who's to say what one man's threshold of acceptance is and what another's is? That's why I say you've got to get out on a man's stage with him. Look at things from his point of view. Now, we make a point of hiring all sorts of troubled people. Do you know that at least 3 of our employees here have done time? I mean in state prison. But they have made a remarkable comeback. Rehabilitation, Mr. Wilcox. That's what I like to see. Oh, give me a troubled soul anytime. That's where the satisfaction lies.
Mr. King, I wonder if I can have a drink of water, please.
You'd like a drink, wouldn't you? Whiskey, I mean. Be honest, Mr. Wilcox. That's the first step. Admit it.
I would like a drink, yes.
Just try to relax. Say to yourself, I do not need a drink. I need this job.
I do need this job. I need it for Edith. I need it for Vic.
You need it for yourself. Our first duty is to ourselves. The fact that you've failed since you come home from the war doesn't have to make you a failure. Is that clear?
office? Well, this is Vic Wilcox. I just wanted to call to see if my dad got there all right. He already left? Do you mean he just ran out? All right, thanks.
I don't need.
Draw one. Please.
Any idea what furniture costs? You know what my annual premiums for property damage are around here? You got a beef with Cam? Take it somewhere else. Okay?
This is where I found him. This is where I wait till he comes back in.
Just one wrong move, and I'll blow the whistle. Just one wrong move.
Give me a double, will you, Charlie?
Cam, you know better.
Just till payday. All right, what'll it be? Pick a favorite. What about Tonto?
I saw that yesterday.
Cagney?
Okay.
All right, you dirty rat. Nobody pushes me around, see? Nobody. I may be a little see, but nobody...
Okay, let's see something new.
Give me another double.
Give him the bottle.
All right. What'll it be?
How about your imitation of an American soldier?
Kids, what?
Right, phase. Forward, hard. Column left, 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 hard. Detail, halt. Left, pace. Now, rice patties. Enemy guns firing. Hit the deck. On your belly. Now crawl.
What you doing here, boy?
Come on, Dad. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Dad. Come on. an alley behind the hotel. You coming? How old are you, mister?
26.
Well, I'm 10. At first, I thought I'd wait till I was 18. Then I'd take you. But I can't wait. I'm gonna teach you now, mister. See, my father's a coward. And a lot of people think he's the way he is because he was in the war. And they give him drinks, and they feel sorry for him. But I know my father's chicken. I found a paper he hid in the trunk. It told about him when he was in the war. But that's okay, because he's my dad, and I'm not chicken. Put up your fist, mister. You better fight me, and don't hold back, because I'm going to find a way to hurt you. Fight me! Come on, fight me! Fight me! Please, fight me! Come on! Fight me! Fight me! Come on! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me!
Something that lives in the mud. An eye for an eye, huh? The way you'll go blind.
You gonna drive me home?
You pull one man down. I don't care what he's done. You pull him down out of hate, you'll pull yourself down, too.
Why'd you run away? You were doing fine.
Doesn't even show.
The deep ones never do. They're the ones that count.
You better stay away from my dad.
When I was in Saigon, I learned some Chinese. It's a very tough language. Each word has 9 different tones. A high tone, a low tone, a tone that climbs, a tone that drops. And even though the word's spelled the same, it means something different depending on the tone that you use. Well, take the word foo. F-U. One way it means father. Another way it means bitter. Another way it means tiger. Now, if a two-letter word can have 9 different meanings, think what one thought can have. One act of love. Even an act of hate. You know, Vic, it comes to me now that a man has so much blood to give and then he has no more. And that a hero is maybe just a man who stopped giving before he ran dry. And it comes to me that a man drinking and clowning his life away may be paying a higher price than 2 men lying cold under crosses with helmets on them. And one more thing, Vic. It comes to me, it came to me too late.
What are you gonna do?
Just what I've been doing. Only harder, rougher, and for a different reason. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
That left eye might get pretty black. Jack Cannon down the street, he sells hamburger meat pretty cheap. Just tell him Vic sent you.
Faithful Tonto has ridden far and hard today. What's that faithful Tonto smell? Ah, fresh coffee over there on the magic campfire.
Vic,
Tonto.
don't you have any homework?
Yes, sir, but I already did it.
Well, go check it over.
But, Ma...
I want to talk to your father. What did you do, Mr. King? He's a very nice man. He's married, he has 4 kids, and he tries to help people.
I don't need his kind of help.
The war is over, Cam. Take off the uniform. How long do you think you can hide behind that excuse? What about Jack Duncan?
Jack Duncan?
He was 2 years in Korea, and he saw all kinds of action. But look at him. He's got his own business. He's got 2 cars. Does his wife have to ride around in a carpool? Does he go around feeling sorry for himself just because somebody shot at him?
Not yet.
Cam, I came over to tell you I'm sorry. All this time I've been wrong. I see your side of it. What happened wasn't your fault. I just want to let you know, that's all. I'll see you around.
Oh, wait a minute. Linc, buddy, come on in. Listen, Linc, honey, I want you to meet my family. Listen, Linc, Linc, honey, this is an old buddy of mine. This is Linc Case, an old buddy of mine from Vietnam. Linc, this is Edith.
Hello.
And, Vic, this is Linc Case, an old buddy of mine. Well, man, oh, man, are we going to celebrate tonight? Listen, honey, you don't mind if I go out tonight, do you? I mean, not too late, okay? Okay? Now, listen, Linc, I'm going to pay for everything tonight. Now, you don't pay for anything. I mean, that clear?
Okay.
All right. And I want to talk to Edith for a minute, so you going outside now and wait for me. I'll be out in a minute.
Nice meeting you, Mrs. Wilcox. Vic.
You wait for me outside, Linc. I'll be out there in just a minute. Honey, give me 5, will you? Just 5.
Show me where it's coming from. From the cookie jar, maybe? Some piggy bank in the sky?
But honey, look, I
can't catch drinks from an old buddy like Linc. I mean, how's that gonna look?
If he's an old buddy, he'll understand. And if he does, would you ask him to ring me up and explain it to me?
Listen now, Vic.
Oh, yeah. Boom. Oh, I missed him. Hey, when you want to take a shot?
Best 2 out of 3?
You're good. You're on, boy.
What do we shoot at?
Well, I tell you, how about Mr. King? You know Mr. King? He likes to help people.
Oh, we sure don't need him, do we?
Boom! You missed him. You missed him. You didn't even come close. Come on, let me have a shot at him. You ready? Look out now, Mr. King. Here we go, buddy. Boom! I missed him. I guess you just can't hit people like Mr. King. They're just too far out of range.
Let's have a drink.
Good idea. That is a good idea. Woo-hoo! Listen, Linc, boy. Well, they ought to have artillery punch in here. I mean, they got that cannon outside there. What is this, a private club?
Come on.
I really don't have any preference. I'll leave it to you.
Hi.
Hello.
Are we interrupting anything?
No, just a gab fest.
Purple Heart Club, right?
You mean it shows?
Well, I brought you a new member. Savannah boy. Cam Wilcox, Vietnam. My name's Case. I did duty with Cam.
I'm Ed Winton.
Hi, Ed.
Am? Glad to meet you. Harry Comenzo here.
Hello, Harry.
Billy Anderson, Bert Delson, Warrant Officer Strauss, Tom Rutherford, and Norm Hancock. Sit down, fellas, sit down.
Can't look rice pudding in the face, Cam.
Well, it wasn't all rice. We had tinned meat, lima beans, and coffee. We had it good, didn't we, Cam?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Yeah, he's right. We only talk about important things.
Like dames.
Well, you sure can tell who's married in this crowd.
Well, we were in an exposed position near Ha Quang. I had 13 men in my squad, all Vietnamese, all good men. And Cam here. Well, I sent Cam out on my right flank with my 2 best men. My radio man, my machine gunner. And I took the rest of the squad in the hamlet the Kongs had burned out the night before. Well, the enemy came out of the rice paddies, out of the elephant grass. There must have been 100 of them. And they came out firing on my right flank. It was the right flank, wasn't it, Cam?
You really stink.
Anyway, fellas, that's when Cam showed he was on the ball. That's when he really showed his stuff.
You really stink.
Oh, come on, old buddy. We were both there. We both fought the action. Let's both tell the story.
You think I'm gonna let you walk all over me the rest of my life?
Hey, cousin. Well, what are you gonna do about it? Zazu Pitts or Louis Stone?
I'm gonna get you off my back, fella. They were all over the place. I couldn't tell the grass from the rifles. The grass kept moving and firing. And my eyes wouldn't focus. The front side of my carbine
Looked like it was about half a mile away. And my ears, the rifle sounded like grenades. And the grenades sounded like 105s. And then there was a little log right there, see? And a little pool of mud right on the other side of it. A little pool. And I just rolled right over into it. Me and my carbine of my life. It was like a wet grave. And it was welcome. I just sank right down into it. And when they came, they never even saw me. Now, what do you think you are? Who isn't afraid to die? Fella, you started something, but I'm gonna finish it.
Now, we want him in this club.
I want him in. I was scared the minute I got in till the minute I got out.
Yeah, but you didn't duck like he did.
How the hell do you know? You got your Purple Heart falling off a Jeep?
Vic? Shh, he's asleep. I don't care about that. I gotta talk to him. Vic, come on down, boy. Vic? Vic? I can't help that, darling. I've gotta talk to him. Vic, come on down. Come on, boy. Get up. Come on. Come on, Vic. Come on. Come on, boy. Sit down right over there. Come on.
You'll have to pardon my appearance, Mr. Case, but we've had such a heavy schedule of house parties lately.
Now listen. I have been pretending. For a long time, I've been pretending. I was playing dead man because I really wished that I had been killed. That was the only way that I could pay for what I'd done.
What'd you do, dear?
Two men got killed because I didn't fire my rifle. You see, when the enemy came, I hid in the mud. I made a choice. I chose to live and not die. And I've been a dead man ever since. Now, Vic, if you want to back away from me, you go ahead. And Edith, if you want out, you got it. But whatever you do, I'm back in the world.
Would you like some coffee, Mr. Case?
No thanks, ma'am. See you, Cam.
Buy me a beer?
I'll move to a booth.
Aren't you the guy that preaches forgive and forget? What if I promise to give up my war with Cam Wilcox?
Bartender, make it 2 beers, please.
A Screen Gems presentation.
Herbert B. Leonard, executive producer.